In before we have issues. Scuffed stream is scuffed. What's up, chat? Oh man. What's up, everybody? Wabi sabi. What's happening, everyone? Shoho, you got it. Good eye. The A-list. That is correct. Let's turn my music down. The A-list. The Aeolus. If those switches don't go on top of a Sunday, I riot. Nice. Yes. Yes, indeed. What's happening, chat? How we doing? Happy Thursday, everybody. I already have my pitchfork ready. They're here. They are here. Don't get your pitchforks out yet. I don't know what we're putting them in yet, but we'll have some fun with them for sure. Yes, I don't know if I'm going to do the A-list all night tonight. I might switch over to my in-ears here in a minute. We'll see. We're kind of vibing right now with it. I like it. So Shoho, what are you listening to? What are you working with? I need to notify the masses. Really nice. Really nice. They've got a good amount of character to them. I think the closest cheaper alternative that you can compare them to is kind of the Sennheiser HD650s. However, everything the HD650s do good, the Aeolus just does better. They just does it better. What's up, Dodo? Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, it just is. They're just clean. They're just really clean. Like, one of the things that I've been incredibly impressed with on these is that the high sound, like the highs, are just incredibly reined in. Like, cymbals and everything on a drum kit just sounds so much better with these. You're on some HD 800s? Yeah. So there's some things that the 800s do that are better, and there's something that the A-list do that are better. I've heard, so I've not been on an 800, so I'm not 100%, but I've heard that the soundstage is even bigger on the 800s than it is on the A-list. That's the big differentiation. There's also the stock pads you get with these are much heavier in the bass, and these are not the stock pads. I switched the pads out. I also switched the band out. I've got the velour band on there right now. They're beautiful though. They're like absolutely gorgeous. You can see here just like the craftsmanship on these things. Yep. So the suede is good, and then these are like the different I can't remember what they called these. These are not the default pads though. The default pads are much heavier in the bass, and these are still bassy but much lighter. They're not as emphasized. I got these used. What's up, Roz? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I got these used. I got them used for closer to like 40% off. Stock cable, which is the only thing that's a bummer. I've got a Forza audio cable coming in for them. So the stock cable, weirdly enough, check this out. It came with a 3.5. You guys can't see this, but it's plugged into my IEM cable right now. My actual phone's cable is like right here. My 6.1 my 6.3 millimeter is right here. So I've got another cable coming in for them that'll be even better. I would not get them for retail. I wouldn't get anything audiophile for retail, except customs. And I splurged on that. Yeah, so I've got one other thing on my list, which is the I want to get a set of Adams A5X, or maybe if I can find a good price on them, like the A7 or A8X. I need a set of monitors. But yeah, once that's done, then I'll coast. I'll coast into 2021 with that. I didn't. Just because I have one. I have a whale. Did you guys see the Dollinger and all the other keyboards though? Are those offered at a different date? Atticus. What's up, my buddy? I wish I had an update for you. I know I owe you info, Atticus. I got your message from the other day and I just haven't had an opportunity to call them yet. I just got back from a work trip yesterday, so I'll be calling tomorrow. So the Dollinger is a different date. I love those side profiles. I love those side profiles on those boards. They look so nice. Yeah, it'll be good when those start to come in too. Hopefully I'll build one or two of them. Okay. Yeah, so I've been watching the announcements. He added a quiz, so it's not a CAPTCHA. You have to go through a quiz in order to get into it. Did you guys pay attention to this? Anyone actually go through the sale today? Because yeah. You actually like have to when you're signing up to purchase it, you have to go through a quiz. You can get the quiz wrong, but it's more expensive. That's so funny. Yeah, that's so funny. Well, he posted all the info about the quiz in the Discord. Oh, really? Is that your strategy? You get the quiz wrong on purpose, thinking that the economist in Lynn will put you into a better spot, give you a better opportunity to get one. 33 at 290 and 33 at 450. Are those the different price points? Oh my goodness. 30% chance of winning a board if you get the quiz wrong. 5% chance if you get it right. Oh wow. Yeah, well, a whale at 450 is not a bad price at all. I think that's what I paid for mine. I think my whale was 500. So that's not bad at all. Like maybe more with shipping, but that's not bad at all. Or maybe it was like 400 and some change and then with shipping it was 500. I can't remember. But yeah, that's not bad, especially in today's market. You know, mid three figures seems pretty spot on. Yeah, Raz, I'm good, man. I'm good. Life is good, dude. You know, we're chilling. It's always a good day that we get to build a keyboard, you know. So yeah, I need to just send out a message or two here. Let's take a look at these switches. Let's see here. Before I do, let's do this. How's your week going, Ross? And everyone else in chat, how are you guys doing? What's happening? We're getting organized up in here. We're going to be taking a look at a brand new Switch this evening. Spoiler alert, it's a JWK linear. You guys have seen it before. And then we're going to be building a KBD75. I have an idea what the Switch is going to sound like. I have an idea. I have a pretty good idea. We've seen these before. But we'll go in, we'll take a look. We'll see what this new colorway looks like. And then we'll jump into building this KBD75. Silent Inks tonight. I don't think I've ever built with Silent Inks. So that'll be a new one. I also put the liner in my Jaguar. I'll have to show you guys that here in a second. There we go. Oh, a pink. You went with the pink whale? Yeah, I saw the spread of colors. Can we find that image? I saw the spread of colors. Those looked really, really good. It was kind of cool. I found some of the belugas as well. Have you guys seen the beluga? It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy design. Take a look at this. Oh, why am I delayed? Oh, whoops. I'm delayed because I'm... There it is. Yeah, there it is. I like the WD-40 in the background of this picture. Oh no, 160p. That's painful. It is very curvaceous though. Look at the front profile of this thing. It's classic Lin design. That's gonna be a sharp angle too. Oh, Art is here. What's up, everybody? Art's up in the house. What's happening, Artemy? How you doing, my dude? Art's here. You know the party's ready to begin. I need to go to the whale drop 2020. Yeah, this was crazy with the Oh, he posted the winners too. How about that? Anyone I know? I don't know if Perry's on there. One day you'd like to own a board with those curves? Jason, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that, my dude. How about them curves? Yeah, right? This thing is pretty wild. I mean, as with all Lin boards though, I mean, it's not for me. I can't do those angles. It's just too much for my weak little wrists. Lightning's posting a lot of information in the Lin forums as well. What's up with that actually? Here's the image I was looking for. They're showing off the pinks. Look at that color. That almost looks fake. That almost looks like a polycarbonate. Thank you very much, MCP, for the follow. I appreciate that. My hoodie is from a buy I actually ran, so I made them. TGR swag. We'll probably run another one. I actually am gonna run another one because we have a group buy coming up that I need to promote with that. Yeah. All right, chat. Let's go ahead and get into this first look. Have I seen the C70 or nah? C70. Are you talking the Canon? Oh, is this a Cine? I have not looked at this yet, Art. Are you thinking about getting something like this? The C70 RF? Ooh. Thanks, MCP. What websites do you see Lin's posts at? This is all stuff that I pulled from his Discord, Jason. Yeah, so Lightning, I just learned that today too. That's a TIL. Today I learned. Have I talked about the Saturn 60 yet? I've not. I've not talked about the Saturn 60. Artemy, that's a big boy camera. How much is this thing costing? How much is the C70? Have they released pricing yet for it? It looks like it's still early days on this thing. Are you gonna get something like this? Dude, right? Am I looking at the right thing? Trade JB2CE for a C70? Can you imagine? My god. My god. 5.5K? Oof. Oof. Well, and I'm not in Canon. I'm not in the Canon ecosystem. I'm a Sony shooter, you know that. And so I'd have to get a lens for it as well. What would you do with that? Would you get the 1535R lens? You gotta go with the RF lens, right? 1535 would probably be a pretty good one. Black Magic Gang here. There you go. Well, I'm not on any Cine camera at the moment. I probably should look into that though. That'd be kind of cool. I kept talking like I don't know. Are we at the point where I need that kind of thing? I'm like getting clipped a little bit. Is that on both screens? There we go. That's better. Gotta go for the macro shots. We got some pretty good zoom here. We got the zoom potential with the lens combo, with the lens A6500 combo we've got going right now. We got some native 4K up in here. It's not the sharpest, but man, when it comes to keyboard streamers, I think I'm closer to the cutting edge than not. Yeah, so you've got to go. So C70 though, Art, is that going to be an autofocus system? I would assume yes. I would assume yes. I'm looking now. This is the Jaguar. It's awesome. It's awesome. Let me show you guys. So, with the Jaguar, we got the liner installed, so there have been updates since the last video. Take a look at this. Now the only thing that lights up on the bottom with the liner installed is the Jaguar logo. That's the only LED. Just the Jaguar logo. So you get like the side. And before, what was happening is all of these lights around the bottom and edges would light up as well on the bottom. Now all you get is the one where the Jaguar logo is at. So it's a nice cutout. I like it. Definitely sounds thicker for sure. Yeah, let me show, let me have you guys listen here real quick. We'll play this thing and then we'll start to get down to business after this. Because we've got a full keyboard build going in tonight. So you know, we gotta get to it. We gotta get to it, we gotta get to it. Let's go here. Oh, hey! What's up, Sam? What's up, Yaffy? Good to see you guys. Aw, yeah. A-list is going great. I'm loving this thing. I was thinking about putting the IEMs in, but I don't know. I might just stick with the over the ear tonight. I think I look so nerdy with the headphones on, but it just sounds so good. All right, what was I doing? I was gonna do a sound test for you guys, that's right. This thing already sounds crisp AF, but you know, I want you guys to hear the differences now. It sounds so crispy. Let's go ahead and mute the music here. Do that. And that. All right, so here are the modifiers now that we are running the liner installed in the Jaguar. So the Jaguar has now got the liner installed, Yeffy. Did you shave your knuckles? That's hysterical that you think I would shave my knuckles. Why? Does it look like I've shaved my knuckles? The only thing I can think of, if the hair is looking gnarled on my knuckles, it's because I was probably grilling a couple days ago and maybe I burned some of the hair off. But no, I've not shaved my knuckles. Hold on, maybe you can see it better here. That would be so funny. Yeah, see, nah, it's au naturel, baby. The man hands. All right, thank you very much for the follow there. All right, let's go ahead and hear what this thing sounds like. What do I have it on right now? Let's just do a 30-seconder. One scuffed knuckle. Yikes. Leave my poor knuckles alone. Damn, you guys are ruthless. You guys are ruthless. Leave my knuckles alone. Oh. Sounds like a keyboard. Sounds like a keyboard. One Scuff Knuckle. That could be a band name. You got it, Meow. Alright. Chat, let's take a look at the Switch. You know what it is. Feast your eyes on the banana splits. Chat. Oh yeah, we're so stoked. What's up, Invis? Good to see you, my dude. Yeffy, we are so happy that sweater weather is back. We are... Well, so this is the Jaguar. This is the Jaguar keyboard that we built up last week. Built up with some vintage black switches. Thank you very much for the follow there. Weasel PC, appreciate that. Lick it. Lick my banana splits. Oh, the PC's the way to go for sure. If you're gonna be doing Jaguar, gotta go with the PC. It's just such a neat looking board, you know. So there's linear switches in there. You got it. Yeah, I think the black. Oh wait, hold on. Is my camera? I think my focus is set to something other than what it needs to be. Hold on. There we go. Give me that tongue action. Yep, so lick them up, the banana splits. So, have you guys, let me ask you guys a question. Have you seen a JWK linear? Because if you have, or have you felt a JWK linear? Because if you have, these are another JWK linear. Although, are they as bright as this? Do you guys have a Switch that's as bright as this? I mean, come on. Can it get brighter? This is the way, chat. You know what we're getting closer to with this? Somebody link me the Fisher-Price keyboard. All the true G's know that this is endgame. All the true G's know that this is endgame. Someone link me the Fisher-Price keyboard, because I want to build just a straight up. I'm gonna re-release the SpongeBob SquarePants Fisher-Price keyboard, whatever the hell that thing was, and I'm gonna build a keyboard. It's gonna be like custom coded from like OC Customs, built with this switch and like a purple plate. It's gonna be the most incredible thing on the face of the planet. Is this the right one? Is this the image I'm looking for? Oh, that one's close. Somebody asked me if I prefer the Jaguar or Whale for feel and sound. I am more in love with the Whale. The angle is better. That was not the link I'm looking for. This is the link we're looking for here. It's not this. Hold on, where is it? This is like along the same lines though. Here it is. Here is the SpongeBob one. Hold on. go, chat. Ooh, yeah. This is what we're gonna do. This is peak performance right here, chat. This is peak performance. Peak performance. This is what you need. This is the way. Have you guys seen The Mandalorian? This is the way. Also, Disco Crocodile, what's up, my dude? Good to see you, my friend. How's it going? Yeah, so we're taking a look here at these JWK linears. Now, all right, guys. So these are an offering from the Key Dot Company, and so as with all of their switches, you get them shipped in this Tupperware container. It's a pretty cool sticker on top here. I'm a fan of this. Imaging the banana split switches. So, as with all things on the JWK linear, we're going to test to make sure there's not much differences here. I believe these things are pretty much just a recolor though. So if you've used a tangerine, an alpaca, a H1, a FFF, a, God, what are the others? A mauve. If you've used a insert JWK linear here, this is what you're looking at. It is just a recolor. But boy, oh boy, is it a recolor. We have spared no expense with the pink top, the banana cream looking stem, and the purple, the beautiful purple. It's incredible. This is it. This is the way. So, for those of you in chat who have not used a JWK linear, they are very, very smooth by stock default standards. You will benefit from lubing them. You will absolutely benefit from lubing them. But I would not say, if all you care about is feel, that you need to do anything with these. They come oiled from the factory. However, if you want that thick lube, feel, and sound, you're going to want to put something on these guys. 205G0 is what I have used on JWK linears in the past, and you will also get a difference in sound signature with the film on these as well. Keep all that stuff in mind. But from my impressions here, they feel like a tangerine, they feel like a H1, they feel like an FFF. Like these things, I haven't seen much diversion from the straight path line they've walked so far. Maxim Jack from a work trip looks like he just got back from Vegas. Do I? I haven't shaved in a bit. I've got like the IV in my arm off to camera left here. Nah, we're all good. We're all good. It was a long trip though, so we had some fun. We had some fun. All right. So I got back. I had these things waiting for me. We're gonna do some fun with these. We're gonna build these up in something that's going to be bright. I guarantee it. I'm gonna tune them up. Let me see what I have here. I think I have, for those of you who are curious about the sounds of a JWK linear, I have something here for you. Fear not. Yes, I do. I need to remember which ones are which on this. Yes, I have them. Beautiful. Okay. Let me see if I can remember. Oh, thank you very much, Fast Gals. All right, here is a JWK linear. I believe this one's stock. No, that's not a JWK linear. I believe this one might be stock. What do I have here? Or maybe this one? Yeah, so this one's stock. And then this one here has been lubed with 205, stock spring, and filmed. And then this is a UHM WPE stem. Stock, lubed, and filmed, and then UHM. You get kind of like an even deeper sound with the UHM stems. All right. So, you can anticipate a very similar sound with these, if not almost completely identical. The process for tuning these guys, I paint the housing, rails, paint the housing rails, I paint the stem, I bag lube the springs, and then I do all but 205, and then the springs I do with a mix of like oils and lighter stuff, and then I do the films. TX films are my favorite. So do you keep your macro pad with different variations? Maybe I should do that with a few PCBs I have. So I have a macro pad that is just loaded up right now with these Sohos. Sohos are another JWK linear that we were testing out, and I just have a myriad of them, and so I figured, why not just let you guys listen to those sounds, because it's going to be virtually the same as what you're going to be seeing here. Yeah, so. All right. Sorry, this is off topic, but how does the aluminum material in the SAT75 feel? Is it a premium material or just regular? Is it regular king? Special about it? Oh, is it just regular, nothing special about it? How does the aluminum material in the sets? Are you talking, yeah, so Invis brings up a good point. Are you talking about the plate, or are you talking about the overall case? According to Anthony001, the KBD75 is the finest anodization in keyboards. So here's the silent inks we're going to be using tonight. I have some extras here. Here's our Gateron stabilizers. Let's go ahead and unbox. We have a box here. What's in the box? The outer material, the case itself. Yes. Let's take a look. I'll show you. You'll be able to get a feel for it here. So here's the aluminum plate. And you can probably see the aluminum plate. Let me take it out of the bag here in a minute. But it almost has like a brushed look on the aluminum. Can you guys see that for KBD's stuff? It's gonna be easier to see when I take it out of the bag. Hold on. You see how it looks kind of like brushed a little bit? So it's not the smoothest anodization on the plate. But don't go anywhere, because I know the case is gonna be smoother than that. Watch it be a polycarbonate. No, it's not. It's not a polycarbonate. It is aluminum. Ooh, I like this color. I like this color. Okay, so we've got Gateron stabilizers, but then also the stabilizers that come with it. We won't need those. All right, chat. Here you go. Here is the finish on the KBD75. It's kind of a cool, this is a cool two-tone. That's not mismatched. You have a silver top and a gray bottom here with this guy. It's a solid anodization. So yeah, take a look for yourself here, my Tommy, and don't be silly. It's not off topic at all. What are we doing other than looking at the KBD75 and getting a feel for this keyboard? For what you pay, the anodization quality on the KBD75 is top notch. I meme on Anthony001 and I give him hell for saying it's the best anodization in the game, but arguably, for what you're paying for this board, it is very nice. When you look at, you know, comparatively to what else is on the market. Yep. Yeah, when you look at what you could spend on other alternatives, this is a very nice anodization. Yep, so very high quality.
That's love.
Looks good. Now I don't know if I would go out and recommend you buy a KBD75 in a silver top and silver bottom. This is exactly the right idea here, what this client has done by getting a different top and bottom. Because your anodization might be finished a little bit differently on the top and bottom if you run with the same top and bottom color. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like aluminum is the way. Aluminum plates are the way to go. People got into a crazy brass phase for a long time. I don't know why they did that. Brass doesn't sound good. Brass objectively is not a good sounding board. It looks good, but I guess that's why people went with it. But yeah, it just doesn't sound good. It doesn't do it for me with the sounds. Okay. Let's go ahead and get cleaned up here a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and get our mat out and start some stabilizer tuning. Yeffy, you're not gonna believe what key set I have for this board tonight. You are not gonna believe it. We can put it to a vote, chat, if you guys want to see something different. Yeffy, take one guess at what key set I have now. Haha, you got it. I got a shined up set because you know me. I don't give a shit about shine. And so I got a discount on it. I have many CRP sets. I think I have Peacock, Desco, and Tulip. I have Tulip on a board right now. Peacock is sitting in a case right now. CRP's okay. It's just not a... Yeah, APL is one I should have got. I might have got APL too. When I got Desco, I might have got APL. So I might have APL coming in the round 3. It's not as good. It's not as good as Cherry, my Tommy. Cherry is the way. Okay, so let me verify here. I believe we're doing Yep, we're doing a 6.25 space bar for this client. And everything else pretty much standard. All right, so we've got 2U backspace. Okay, then the 3 1.25s. Or are those ones? Those might be ones. Interesting. All right, so we need the 6.25 and then 1, 2, 3 stabilizers. So we can put this back in the bag. I think it would, Yeffy. I think it would be nice and sharp. The silver, it'll look good. I think we're onto something here. What do you think, chat? Man, I might need to switch over to the in-ears because I'm getting hot. That's the one thing under these lights. I cannot wait until I get an electrician up in here. We have got an electrician on the books, chat, for I think this Friday. Yes, I do, Tommy. You've gotta have a fan. I'm not trying to get lead poisoning. This is the first time I've seen this before. This little box that these guys come in. Oh, this is the Zuggear. Zuggear was where this was ordered from. Okay. Is it really? That's great. I love that. That is from Amazon. Incredible. I don't think I'll need super lube tonight. Oh, I picked a good one. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. All right, chat, let me zoom you in here. You've never seen a keyboard build before. Feast your eyes on one of the most important parts. Ye old stabilizer tuning. I'm part of the glorious housing stabilizer painting master race. If you paint the sliders, you're a heretic. Just saying. Slider painters have lost their damn minds. Don't at me. Some people dip the stabs in the lube jar. Not sure if that's the best way to do it. They dip the wires. Yes. It's not a bad way. It's a little messy. I've done it that way before. I find when I dip them in the lube jar that I end up spending the next couple minutes wiping excess off the wire as opposed to wiping it on. Not a big deal there. But painting the stems, imagine painting this instead of the inside of this. Imagine. There are people out there that do that. Degenerates. I'm a little feisty tonight, Yeffy. What's good? Yeah, Yeffy, so you were talking about it. You brought it up, not me. That Mode 80. When is that thing coming in? Soon, TM, right? Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. You want to put some banana splits in it? Come on, that's not your color? You weren't thinking of going for that look? I can think of lots of Matrix boards that those switches would look really cool in. Just any board that has a splash of pink in it, like those new whale. You guys get in on that whale buy? Consider this. If they really even exist. They're on my Jaguar right now. I've got some on my Jaguar, I've got some in my 910. They exist, baby. You better believe it. And I think I have another batch. Decodes don't grow on trees. Not even in my part of the woods. All right, so yeah, you can dip the wire, but yeah, I just like loading up my paintbrush a bit here, painting a little bit over the 90 degree, and getting that whole thing nice and thick. Andy's got a weird method where he actually uses like a picker to hold the wire, and he'll lube the wire on both ends first. He's the only one I've seen do that. I just grab the, like even on the 2Us, I use this, like then you can like hold the housing and then paint the other side. Forgot to put the actual stems in there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes. Talk to me, chat. What's happening? How's everyone doing? I realize I have a little more baritone, I think, in my voice than usual. My allergies started kicking up again, and my antihistamines are only just ramping up. By Tuesday of this upcoming week, we should be back to normal. It was perfect timing, of course, too. On a work travel. And that's when shit starts hitting the fan with the allergies. I saw an ogre in the wild the other day too. Hopefully that'll be shipping soon too. Man, so many exciting keyboards right around the corner. I would imagine the gasket's about to start shipping soon too. I need to take a look and see where that status is of that buy. Who's in? Who's in for the gasket 00? Who's got a spot for that? What's up there, Soupy Soup? Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Pascal's with the follow as well. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome to the MaxF community. Oh yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying the laid back vibes we got going on tonight. Now I'm laying back. I can't wait until IKEA's stock gets a little bit better so I can change that light out. I've been trying to get one of these newer floor lamps for so long. I need to get the LifeX bulbs for them too. I want to get some more RGB up in here. Let's go. Oh no, Rez. Yeah, Bad Chat's been doing some cool sales. I was so happy that I cracked the no-face one. Have you seen that one, Rez? The panic key. Thank you very much for the follow there. Smash on the grid. You weren't conscious for the no-face one? That can happen to the best of us. Noctua as well. Thank you for the follow. Much obliged. Welcome, friends, to the MaxF Dojo. Oh, yeah. All right, chat. I just lost this wire a little bit. We'll get a little bit more lube on this one. There we go. Hey, just getting into Keebs, but I'm full diving. I got 2 boards planned and I'm working on A Hunter themed keycap set. Hunter x Hunter? Wondering on your story of how you got into it. Well, thanks, Smash, for the question. Welcome to Keyboards. I'm assuming you mean Hunter x Hunter? Like the anime? That's cool. That's cool. I'd love to see the mock-ups for that. I liked that series. And yeah, to answer your question, I got into keyboards back in 2015. Was looking for something a little nicer for the office. Came across the subreddit, and the rest is history. Back when I got into keyboards, back in my day, I'm a keyboard boomer. It was a lot easier to acquire things. A lot easier. If I was getting into keyboards today, I'd have been priced out of the hobby long ago. I wouldn't even be able to get started. I'd just be immediately priced out. I'd be like, damn, that looks cool, but can't do that price. Not for a fucking keyboard. Chad, if you're tuning in and you're also new to keyboards, this is actually one of the more reasonably priced keyboards on the market. Something you could probably pick up a little more readily. I'm not sponsored by KBD fans or anything like that, but you know, I can support a good product when I see it. And KBD Fans is one of the only vendors that provides a more entry to mid-level option for the keyboard collecting enthusiast. So if you're in the market for something like that and you don't want to jump immediately off the deep end, consider taking a look at KBD Fans. And KBD Fans, if you want to sponsor me, send me some cool stuff to build. That's cool too. Alright, chat. We just finished here. Review said he got into keys in 2013. What a legend. What a legend indeed. Yeah, I was not that early into it. 2015 was pretty early into it though. I got in and people would still run GMK sets and you would get shipped the entire set in garbage bags almost, and you would have to, if you were the group buy runner, you'd have to sort through it, put them into the trays and ship them out for fulfillment to all of your customers. Total mess. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you had like, even if you had like 50, if you had 50 buyers, and I think MOQ was like 100 back then. You'd have to hit like 100. Can you imagine 100 times how many keycaps are in a set? Like 200 on average? Is it? I think a normal base kit is probably closer to probably 150. Yeah. It'd be 20,000 keycaps just sitting in a bag. Like, oh, what the fuck do I do now? Yeah. Yep, pretty close. Pretty close. So that's what people don't know. People have heard the story about GMK Hyperfuse and how much of a crapshoot that was. People didn't realize, though, that the guy who ran that was just shipped a garbage bag of keycaps and had to figure that shit out. I mean, can you blame him when you know that? Nowadays, man, people complain about aftermarket, which I understand. I totally understand. But at the same time, you've got so many more options now. It was like, you know, you'd have like one group buy ran a year. You'd have like one GMK set a year, and it was modifiers. It was like RGBY modifiers. That's probably true. I mean, those F8 keys aren't ever going to be found, Art. I mean, you know, they're just orders that just aren't going to get fulfilled. It's just not going to happen. Shit, this weekend. Well, this weekend and next week and the week after that. I've got 20,000 keycaps I need to sort through and put into trays. You trying to come over? Trying to come over and help sort some keycaps? Yeah, total craziness. You had to be a glutton for punishment and really want to grow the community in those early days of GMK runs. Hyperfuse is a legendary set. I mean, that was a inspired colorway from like the early days of keyboards. We are not. Nope. So the keyboard we're building tonight is going to be built with lubed and tuned up silent ink switches. But the banana splits, we're going to do something fun with. I have a keyboard in mind for those. I'm at the point where this screw is going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Stabilizer screws are tricky. They're so tricky. Tiny little Phillips head threads, and they don't want to stay to the tip of my screw. Just stay on there. Get in your hole. That's your home. Don't you want to go home? What are you, too good for your home? Damn stabilizer screw. This is a client project tonight, Smash. This screw don't need no man. This is an independent screw. Okay. I'm even using like the shorter screwdriver to get more dexterity, but man, oh man. This screwdriver gives me plus 10 dexterity, but this screw keeps sliding off. Yikes. It could be said that Max had difficulty screwing tonight. Yikes. Alright. All jokes aside, once we get this space bar on, we're going to test our PCB, make sure everything is looking truly on the tip top. Everything is on the up and up. For the KBD75, I'm not sure on the details of the group buy. I'm assuming that you could purchase the two-tone. So if I need the washers, I'll go back and install them. I'm going to install them without now and just test the PCB to see if we need them. If we're bottoming anything out, we will install them. The light of 1,000 suns from this thing. I do remember that. All KBD fans boards, they get shipped with like the LEDs turned up to like maximum brightness. All right, my ears are sweating. We're switching off ALIS. It sounds incredible, but those pads are too hot. Normally fine, but when I have this light box on me, just too hot. Putting the IEMs in. Yeah, I think they kind of give you a whole lot of options. Do you have a command for your streaming setup? What do you mean, Smash? Like the peripherals I'm using? Because all of those are listed, at least the vast majority of them are listed in the Amazon Blacksmith, which is to the right of stream. What the hell? Cable jacking up? Or did I get my fader set wrong? That's weird. Headphone cable is having an issue, or if it's my IEM. Let's see here. Second, chat. There it is. There it is. I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second, chat. Scuffed cable is scuffed. Let's hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's just the cable. Let me see here. We're gonna try something here, chat. Ugh, see if it's possible to pull out too. Damn it. Alright, Chad, hang tight. Yeah, Smash, I need to answer your question too about my streaming setup. I do have commands. Come on. This is impossible. Yeah, that's one bad thing about this cable. It's really tight. That's what she said. All right, let's try this again. That's not the goal, Yeffy. Definitely not. I just want to see if this is the cable or if this is the actual in-ear. If it's the in-ear, I'm gonna be so pissed. Fuck, it's my cable. That's annoying. That's annoying as hell. Alright. Well. Yeah, I need to troubleshoot this cable now. Brilliant. We'll put that aside for now. That's frustrating, chat. Very frustrating. Okay. We're back on track, though. Here in a second, at least. So, Smash, tell me, what was it that you were looking for? Well, command. What type of information am I able to provide for you? There we go. All right, we're back on track. So this is a Sony a7R III with a Sigma 24 to 72.8 DGDN lens. That's listed in the Amazon Blacksmith right here. If you put your cursor right there. And then this is an A6500 with a, what is it, 1424 DGDN mirrorless Sigma lens as well. I went full Sigma. Okay. Let's test our PCB and see if we're bottoming anything out. Let's see. Sorry for that, guys. Thanks for bearing with me there for a second. Scuffed headphone cable is scuffed, which I'm not too happy about. Hopefully I can repair it. Thank you for the follow there. Appreciate that. Looking pretty good, chat. Doesn't look like I'll need to install any of those washers. Let me not speak too soon here. I don't want to speak too soon here, but it's looking pretty good. This song, the intro on that is kind of funny. What's up, Apple? My day is going great. Thank you for asking. Keycard? Your primary job? You mean keyboards? Keyboards is not my primary job. No. I wish. If I get popular enough, maybe one day. Keyboards are a hobby for me. A hobbyist, enthusiast activity. I do build for clients, but but that is just a little side hustle for me. All right. Yeah, my normal job is network architect. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime there for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Jables. Jay. What's good? Thank you, thank you. You can use that Twitch Prime anywhere you want on the entirety of Twitch, and you used it on me. You made a mistake, didn't you? You clicked the wrong stream, didn't you? Better luck next month, bro. Thanks, my dude. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm so bummed that I have to troubleshoot that cable now. Chat. Let me get some F's in chat for that. That is such a huge bummer. Hopefully I can just reach out to the guys who made it. Send it back to them. It'll be expensive, I'm sure. Yikes. Shipping is a pain in the ass, sending things to them. Oh, back and forth shipping. Yikes. No, it's a cable that I bought aftermarket, Yeffy, recently. So I was just traveling with it, and it was in the top of the hard case that I was carrying a keyboard in, and so it was working. Last I used it in the hotel, and all of a sudden now the right ear is like going in and out, predominantly not doing anything. If I like pull one of these numbers where I like put pressure here and like kind of push it a little bit, it like comes back in, but I don't want to be, I don't want to be messing around with that. It's not a good thing. And so, yeah, I'll email the guys and see what they can do. Maybe they'll just send me another cable, we'll see. Hopefully they're cool. Cost of doing business for them, maybe. We'll see what they say. If I need to, I'll send them the cable back and they can repair it. Because yeah, it's an expensive cable. I definitely am gonna get it repaired. Or get a new one from them. They'll be good. I'm sure they'll be good. I'm sending them a good amount of business. I'm getting the cable from them too for the ALS, so I'm pretty sure they'll take care of me. But yeah, it's definitely a bummer. It's just a huge downer. Because that cable is much nicer than the one that came with it. This is so much cooler than ALS. Ooh, having those big pads on my head With the light boxes? Not good. But man, oh man, Yeffy, once we get that electrician in here, and I don't have to have these light boxes in this room anymore. Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna figure out some more aesthetically pleasing acoustic panel treatments. We're gonna get some more shelving and artwork up on the walls. Finally finish this office off. I feel like it's been a work in progress for forever. Then I can get my storage game on. So when clients send me stuff, I don't just have things in the background. Full RGB electrician. I don't know if it'll be an, I don't know if they'll, I mean, you know what I'm doing. I'm getting track lighting and recess lighting installed. So alright, let's see what these stabilized keys sound like. See how we're doing. Get our beater bag of caps out. I can't remember if I flip it. Does this work? No, it needs to go in the other one. That was one space over. I've done this before where I've like installed a switch and the client wanted to use a flipped spacebar, which is heresy, I know, but far be it from me to deprive anyone their keyboard fancies. Alright, let's see here. Is it again not in the right spot? It needs to go over one more? For real? I love Swiss cheese plates and PCBs. It might be my favorite thing in this hobby. Where does the switch go? I don't know. Just put a keycap on. Figure it out. Feeling sluggish. Let's get a spring up in here. Oh, if you guys watched me before, you know what time it is. If you haven't watched me before, you about to learn something today. Chat, here's the deal. If you have a linear switch with a lighter spring on it, and your spacebar feels sluggish, odds are it's because your spring is too light. Do yourself a favor. Swap that sucker out with a heavier spring. Cherry, from back in the OG days, would put a 90-gram spring in their spacebar. Now 90 might feel heavy to you. Or 90 might sound heavy to you, I should say. Trust that 90 grams in your spacebar is not too heavy. These look like somewhat like some of the Sprit slow springs. Look at the difference there in size. I think these are Sprit slow springs, chat. This will be cool. Alright. So in order to proceed with this, we need some oil for the spring so it doesn't ping. I have looked at the heavy metal keyboard. Uh-huh. It's kind of a cool looking design, Tommy, if that's your thing. Kind of has like a steampunk vibe to it, if you ask me. Are they out, or are they still figuring out the buy for that? Normally I do not paint my springs, but since we're just doing a single one, this is an easy clap. Just go for it. Paint away. Paint away. Make some nice happy mistakes. Abra style. That is quite impressive. Say it doesn't sound hollow. Considering the keyboard is very much so hollow. That is impressive. Wondering how they accomplished such a feat. Alright, now we need to figure out on our Swiss cheese plate which spot we're going back into again. I think we're done with the 205. Oh, actually, we might not be done with the 205. Let me finish first before we start putting the 205 away. Okay. There's that, and then if he wants to flip it, it also is good there. Cool. Nice chat, nice. Very nice. Which profile is that? Is that the enter key? No, this is the enter key here. This switch feels like it's over lubed. Let's try a different one there. That's better. That's alright. It's alright. It's okay. The plate does. Yes, it does. Here's your layout options for the KBD. So my webcam's kind of blocking it, but you can see up in the top right that it supports ISO. All right. So chat, you'll notice I'm going to start loading this keyboard up with switches and also some keycaps. Loading it up with keycaps is imperative on a build like this because you have the Swiss cheesing of this plate here. You want to make sure that your switches go in straight. I would never opt for ISO because I'm in the United States and I am not used to that layout. I don't like that short left shift. I actually had my first mechanical keyboard was a Zowie gaming keyboard, the Zowie Celeratus. It was a MX Brown board, and it had an ISO layout on it. And so I've used ISO before and just don't like it. It was actually a really weird layout. The Zowie was a very weird layout. It was ISO, but it wasn't quite 100% ISO. But nope, I'm an Anzi boy. I go all Anzi. ANSI, Anzi, whatever, however the hell you say it. Anzi. Anzileo. Yeah. It is a cool aesthetic. There was a guy, Will_26, who would post on Reddit all the time, and every keyboard he built would have the Anzi, or would have ISO layout on it. Alright, so we need to use, the client who said this to me said that some of the switches had more leaf issues. So we're gonna have the ones with leaf issues, they said, on the function row. Some of them don't feel too bad. That didn't feel too bad. Because the function row is not going to be used as much. All the alphas are used out of the bag of approved switches, I should say. Oh, this is hurting my thumb. Damn Gateron inks. All right, let's see here. This guy goes here. And then I believe this guy will go right here. Negative. Ghost Rider. Negative. All right. We're kicking it now, chat. Kicking it into hyperdrive. All right, let's go. We're gonna need some one use here. All right, are these 1.25s? A very weird layout. I think they're 1.25s. Yeah, they're 1.25s on the left. So I believe we're going over to the right here. 1.25. A 1.25. And a 1.25. There we go. There's a little bit of a gap there. See that, chat? A little bit of a gap there in those keycaps. It's definitely where that would go though, because there's a bar there. Yeah, that's the way it goes for sure. That might also just be because of the keycaps. These key-rative keycaps might be spaced a little differently. All right, so we get some 1U action over here. 1U, 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 and 1U. Let's see if I have that spread appropriately. I think this guy might actually be over a little bit. All right, let's check. Yeah, that's over a little bit. Not the right profile, obviously, but that's okay. All right, let's see here. Like it was meant to be. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Whoa. There we are. I'm gonna check now to make sure I don't have any of these switch pins bending on me like I did just now here with this. And this one is brilliantly bent. They get bent. Man, my headphone cable failing on me. That's the fail of the night. That's so frustrating. I am mad. I am mad, chat. I am mad. What's up, review? I was having a great day until I just found out that my headphone, my other IEM headphone cable is dented. And so I'm gonna need to figure out with those guys what my options are. Hopefully they're cool and make me a new one, or send me a new one, or I send them mine and they repair it. I don't know. I mean, it's not ideal no matter what, I'm sure. But I just got it. It's an expensive cable. But yep, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I hope your day's going well though, review. Good to see you. I'm just fixing any of these switches that have decided to have their switch pins bent on me as I've been installing them. Yes, they're detachable. Of course. But of course, but of course. So, it is by no means the end of the world. I've already just put in the stock cable that comes with these guys. So, we're operational again. It made me nervous for a second. I was wondering if one of the monitors was actually acting up. That would have been even less ideal. But it's frustrating because I was just on travel and they were working when I was in the hotel just fine. And I literally had them closed up in a keyboard case with me. Like in one of the hard TX keyboard cases. So the odds are of that cable getting damaged in travel, I don't feel like is very high. I feel like that would be a pretty low percentage chance that would fail in transit. But sure enough, we are where we are. All right, let's put the rest of our beater caps away. You guys see that Jaguar typing sounds I put up on YouTube the other night? I'm gonna be recording a follow-up to that with the liner in it. And taking some photos of the Jaguar here probably in the next couple of days. I might take the follow-up of it tonight. Alright, so I'm happy with the sounds. I'm happy with how this is looking right now, chat. We're making good timing here. All things considered. We are going to start the soldering portion of the stream here in just a moment. Now's a perfect opportunity for y'all to refill your drinks. Make sure you're staying hydrated out there. And I am going to just clean my desk up here a little bit and get us prepped up and ready for soldering. Okay. Thank you very much for the follow there, Saris. Appreciate that. Okay. Go ahead and get RTX voice ready. So I've already built a U80. I am going to be building another one here in the future. And so, yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. I do have a U80 on the books. The Adelaide, I have not seen that keyboard. Can you link me a picture of that, Cyrus? And let you know if that one's on the horizon. I don't think I've seen a client mention that to me, so I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. Just turn this up. Let me go here. Sound settings. Oopsie. There we go. Let's see, will this allow me to recognize this later? Oh man, we might just have to deal with... Damn it. RTX voice isn't turning on correctly tonight. Why is that not working? Can you guys hear me okay? I see my levels upgrading. RTX voice looks like it's... Oh, there it goes. Okay, there we go. There's RTX voice. It was looking like it didn't want to turn on for me. It wasn't available in the list of devices for a second there. Wanted to make sure I got that on so that you guys don't get a whole bunch of background noise from the fan. Thank you, Zane. Cheers, follow. And hello to you. Welcome. This is a Gateron Ink silent switch, right? And welcome to the stream. All right. You guys went for a water break. I hope you're back because we are just about ready to begin the soldering portion of the stream. So let's get after it. So chat, you're going to get a lot of good looks here at a couple of techniques I used to ensure my keyboard gets soldered in correctly here. I appreciate you guys supporting my stream by sending me keyboards to build, but I'll give away all my secrets on how I do this at the same time. So if you yourself are building a keyboard, you've come to the right spot to learn all my secrets. So what I'm doing here, something I call the Woden method. Been dubbed the Woden method by several members of the keyboard community. In essence, what we do is we solder one of the two switch pins in first. And then, while we bring our soldering iron to the pin that we have just soldered, heating it up, we apply pressure to the switch and push, thus bringing the switch and the PCB and plate all in line so that there's no separation between it. I'm not giving away all my secrets, are we? Some, like my credit card numbers, will remain mine. Okay. I'll show you guys that method again here real quick. Let me show you. Take another look. I'll do this whole line. There we go. So you can see I've just hit one pin from each of these switches here. Now, turn it sideways. I'm going to white knuckle this guy, but not yet. Not yet. First, what you want to do is you want to touch your soldering iron to this pin here, the single pin that you've heated up. Once it's heated up, it's molten. Push that switch through, and then take the soldering iron off. See, I'm putting pressure on it here as I've taken the soldering iron off, so that now this is no longer molten. That joint is gonna hold it in place. I can take the pressure off. These other switches are good. I don't really need to do this method for all of them. But I'm just gonna do it going all the way down the line so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And then I'll do the switch, the second switch pin. Okay. There you have it. And what that enables you to do, ensure that you've got good contact points on all your switches as they go in. It becomes increasingly important when you have a plate like this that has a myriad of switches. Like, you see how this guy is already sitting crooked, the pipe key? It's already sitting down a little bit. We're going to want to put that in a spot where it's sitting straight, and then we'll solder one side of it, make sure it's in straight, and then solder the other side. You just get little things like that with a Swiss cheese plate, if you will. You'll have the issues with the bottom as well. So we're going to do the bottom now. Do the bottom now and see what we get. Let's see if I can get things pre-staged, if you will. Helps to kind of align everything beforehand. That looks pretty good. Let's see what kind of result we get here. Now the trick is with switch alignment, you know, towards the middle of the board. I mean, we've got good contact points here. You saw how I kind of straightened everything up before flipping it back over. I pushed all those switches down and I kind of straightened them up. We're just going to kind of take a look here and see what things look like after the first round. If we're lucky, all these switches went in straight, and we don't have to worry about any alignment issues. If we're not lucky, well, no big deal. We'll just flip it right back over and desolder and pull out the ones that are crooked. Solder's behaving a little weird right now. Close this tip off. There we go. pretty good result. That's looking nice and straight. I want to get this right side here. Ensure we get that caps lock in there straight. That's going to be probably one of the last ones that we need to be mindful of. That and the pipe key. We complete those. And we'll be at a pretty good spot to just cruise control it there to the end of the build. So welcome, chat. If you haven't tuned into my stream before, my name is Max. I go by MaxF. And welcome. Welcome, everybody. I hope you all are enjoying the keyboard content here this evening. All right, let's get this guy in. Let's do this row right here. Yeah, so we do content like this 2 times a week, generally. Tuesdays and Thursday nights, schedule permitted. And I try and keep those evenings to all build stream content. Occasionally we'll do some first look and prototyping and review analysis on the channel. For the most part, Tuesdays and Thursday nights are for builds. And so if you're new to the hobby and looking to get into keyboards, and maybe you're a little intimidated and don't want to build your first keyboard, I have links to my build service right down below, as well as my Discord channel. Discord is the best way to get into contact with me, for sure. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. There we go. I think we're just about ready to go into cruise control here. This is looking good. And you know what? We've got good. We got some good pin action here on this. We don't need to do that Woden method here. Doesn't look like for any of these rows. Yeah, keep contact with these inks. Inks have a nice thick 5-pin set of stems. Those PCB mount stems are a little bit of a pain in the butt to get inserted for the first time, but man, once they're in there, they don't move. So it makes your life a little bit easier when you get to the soldering portion of the stream. Alright, chat, so we're going to run through some sponsor reel here real quick. I want to shout out real quick the Key.Company. Thank you so much to the Key.Company for your support. We've had a first look tonight at the Banana Split switches. They're a new JWK linear alternative in a pretty hot, flashy colorway. You can find those going to be released here in the next couple of weeks, as well as the Key.Company being your source for C3 stabilizers. The V2s are in stock on their website and going through like group buys. I don't know if they're in stock. I think they're going through group buy. The Key.Company's also got a myriad of lube selections, just a whole lot of accessories that you can find over on the Key.Company. Big shout out to them. Thank you for the support they show the stream. If you guys are on the market, go and check them out. We're going to be building a Molly prototype, I think, here in the next couple of weeks, which will be very exciting. The Key.Company is sending me one of those. So it'll be a fun one to see on stream. Nice, Raz. That's what I'm talking about. 4080 is better than 160. I can confirm. We are also sponsored by ZealPC.net. ZealPC is your spot for pretty much every switch that ends with an EOS. There's Zelios, Helios, Telios, and the odd man out with the silence. You can find all sorts of Zeal switches as well as their stabilizers at ZealPC.net. And if you click the link down below, it's going to give me a little bit of a kickback in your order. I appreciate that. When you do that, it can help support the stream. We are also sponsored by MintAutumn.com. Mint Autumn and Jax Static is the owner of Mint Autumn. Jax is our founding member of this stream. We love Jax up in here. Jax, if you're listening, dude, you're a champion. Jax is currently working through shipping of the Rukia Round 2 keyboard. Can't wait to have that thing on my desk. I'm so excited. Hopefully that will be shipping soon, TM. This video is brought to you by Storyblocks. I love Simon when he's like, this video is brought to you by me. It's all me. And you click my link, I get 69% off me. So anyways, though, head on over to mintautumn.com, support Jax Static, join his Discord server for all updates. Jax is a wizard. Should absolutely be supporting him. And then last but not least, Project Keyboard. Project Keyboard is a phenomenal resource for all things keyboard related. I don't think they currently have a key set running on Project Keyboard right now. They were running Dolch. I think they're in between sets right now. But you found the Kepler on there in the past. There's a whole bunch of cool projects on Project Keyboard. The mob switches were in Group I on there. So a big shout out to Project Keyboard. And when you use the link down below as well, that gives me a little bit of kickback on Project Keyboard as well. So thank you very much, chat, for both listening to my sponsor reel, and thank you to my sponsors. You all are incredible. You all are champions. Absolute champions.
It's just a dream. Do you think she could have loved me?
Okay. I put on my wizard cape and hat. Art, did you get into the LE vibe? I was wondering if you know if Upsi does commissions at all. My dream board is a combination of the externals of a red V2 and the gasket and F13 of the CE. There are indeed some potential options for that in the future. I do not have details yet, but stay tuned. You're in the right spot. You're in the right channel. Stay tuned.
It's just a dream.
Join my Discord, hang out. I'll ping you guys. I'll ping you guys when there's something worthwhile here. Better than the flip price of a Jane V2. It's better than the flip price of a Jane V2. Art. So I can guarantee you that much. Yeah, they're hard to get for sure. Sam's designs are very much so in demand. My CE, I think, is coming soon. I got shipping notification for it the other day. I have a big box coming from Sam. Art, you got a V2, right? Or am I losing my mind? Wait, what is this switch combo here? What the fuck? What would that be for? That's a weird spot for the switch to be. Flying with trade change. Yeah, yes, and C70. Might not be too far off, Art, knowing aftermarket flips these days. My goodness. Art, are you doing enough videography though where you can justify getting a cine? I do mostly stills. With the exception of, you know, this obviously. Also, I don't think you answered me. Does that C70 have autofocus on it, or is it a manual? And if I remember correctly, you're a Sony guy, aren't you? You would have the Switch ecosystems just like me. Are you on Canon? Alright, I need to research it. $5.5K for... Maybe it'll drop C300 prices. Okay, so yeah, with the autofocus, I can't justify a cine camera without autofocus because I'm not manual. But if I get one with autofocus, then I can have it set up as my face camera. Go with the full absurdity of a face camera. My webcam is $5,500, $5,500. That's nuts. That's total hubris. How gassed up are we, Art, that we're like, yeah, C70, that's a reasonable thing to buy. That's great. I love it. Yeah, C300 would be a lot to handle. Would you go 300 or 70? I haven't done any research, so I can't make an educated decision. I think Simon got a C200, if I'm not mistaken. Did he get a C200 or 100? What, the aperture? The one, did you get the, you got the 300, right? The 300D? Have you really used it that infrequently? I mean, every time I stream, I use mine. So I mean, I can justify that. I mean, I use that twice a week. Yeah, there you go. Dude, that'd be legit. Is that the gameplay? GoPro? Like freelance videography? That'd be neat, dude. Nice. Yeah, he bought a 100. Yeah, so his is the manual lens. He should set that up as his webcam. I mean, you don't really need autofocus on a webcam. Like, I mean, it doesn't do anything. Like, my webcam doesn't do anything other than lose focus on me occasionally when I like go down like this, you know. It doesn't have to like search too often. Like right now it's probably like changing very little. Yeah, I think he got a C100 for like less than $1,000. So that's pretty legit. But that's manual focus only, which is kind of a drag. Yeah, I'm definitely not buying a Cine camera for Sunpack. Webcam, where's that? A C100 would be that bad? When did they start incorporating 4K into it? Was that the C200 series? The C200 have 4K built in? Should get that. You should get that A7S with the 4K 120. Also, I didn't know you were Fuji. I thought you were a Sony boy like me. I haven't regretted going Sony up until just recently. That Canon 85 1.2, have you seen that lens? And then there's a Nikon 50 1.2 for their mirrorless system as well, for the Z mirrorless line, which is absolutely dope looking too. I think Zach is getting the 51 too. Dude, I would go S3 for shooting stills. S3 is going to be so much more versatile because you'll have a stills camera and a solid vlogging camera. But if you're doing just straight up pro cinema photography, like cine work, just nothing but videography, I mean, then the C70 starts to justify itself, I think, a bit more. I film so infrequently, and most times I do, it's just, you know, me and a tripod, which the S3 or the S4 would work perfectly for that too. Wait, no, S3, not S4. Again, the A7 R4, dude, I would skip that too. Like the R4 is just like the resolution is too much. The R3 that I have, resolution in that is too much. Like editing in post is a pain in the ass on this thing. If I went back, I would probably just get an A9 because with how fast that thing is for sports, it'd be probably a better benefit. Severus, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, anyways, I could talk photography all day.
trying to think. I'm pretty content with my setup right now, though. As soon as I get the lights. Oh, that A7C is dope looking. I heard somebody talking about modifying their A7R to actually get rid of the extension up, basically turning it into an A7C, because there's not many internals in that little extension up. But they ended up not doing it.
Somebody was talking about it in the photography channel, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah. I think I already did the bottommost, but I think this is the last switch. Let me just double check too. I think we're done, chat.
Yeah, I think we're done, chat. Let's get a quick visual inspection here.
Make sure we didn't miss anything. We have happy little trees all up and down our keyboard. As Bob Ross would say, happy little relaxed trees. And all of our switches look like they're in accordance with each other. Forgive the profile mix up down here, but it looks okay to me.
All right, hopefully I don't lose my mic. If I do, I'll be back in 2 minutes with voice. Test, test, 1, 2. There we go, cool. We didn't lose our mic. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, chat. Let me go ahead and disable RTX voice. There we go. Get rid of that bullshit noise suppression. Okay. Have you ever thought about doing anything like with medium format art? There's that the Fuji GFX, right? Isn't that the medium format one? That camera's a big boy. Okay. I was gonna start pulling them by hand, but this will be easier. I've had difficulty with my camera setup here all night. Just a little bit up. There we go. COVID has destroyed my ability to get the lights I want in the background art. I refuse to pay aftermarket prices for IKEA lights, but I really want this Hector light for my background. I want this three-tiered Hector light. It looks so cool. So we're gonna here in the next couple of weeks probably, we're gonna have an electrician in. We're gonna put the track lighting in. We're gonna put the recess lighting in. We're going to paint the office. We're gonna be able to get rid of this light box, which heats me up beyond belief. It's like having the light of 1,000 suns on me. And then and then yeah, once we're done painting and lighting the office up, I think my setup will be officially complete for a bit. think we'll be fine at that point. I don't think there's anything else we could want for.
I noticed the lights were on and
Okay.
you might be home. I wasn't sure.
Thought it was true tray mount. I have to open this thing up to put it in. Oh, I do. There's like a little bevel on it. I thought I just dropped it in there. Apparently not. RGB for days, huh? Yeah, so the game plan is I will have recessed lighting of just some nice bright LEDs that I can control the hue of. Just in the scale of white. That's all I need to control on those. And the screw's not in there. Cool. And then I will have a set of track lighting that I can control. That I can control the colors on. I'm gonna put some RGB in there. RGB for days, that's right. Do I need to peel this? Probably should, right? I think you can get away without peeling this and it still will diffuse light. I'm gonna go ahead and peel it though. Are they good bicolor CRIs? I have not purchased anything yet. I have not purchased anything yet. But that would be the plan. That would be the plan. I'm gonna have, you know me, Art, I'm gonna have it lit up nice. No reason to go halfway into it. And it'll just create so much more of a nicer aesthetic. I'll be able to get rid of this light box, which will enable me to be able to actually put the rest of my shelving units and artwork up in this office. Like, it'll just be nice. I have not, I don't think. No. No. Okay, yeah, I haven't been tracking that. Are they like a consumer grade light bulb or are they meant for professional studio work? Like just like normal light bulbs? Well, obviously everything they put out isn't meant for just a normal consumer. But is it like a LifeX type alternative? Into that. Yeah, I've not heard about it yet. Nice. Yeah, there we go. All right, chat. We got one more sticker to peel here. So what are you waiting on, Art? What keyboards do you have coming in? You waiting on any keyboards? Ooh, we'll have to check that out. I know it is. Well, we're talking photography and lighting and I guess things that the rest of the people in chat don't really give a shit about, which is all good with me. I'm okay with that assessment, Yeffy. I'm okay with that. Ooh, a Dolce CR. Nice. Secret board. Any leaks? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that Heine TKL myself. That lilac. That lilac though, am I right? Yeah, anytime I feel like I've done something stupid and ridiculous, I just talk to Art and we share war stories about how we've just, you know, purchased 10 things we probably shouldn't have. We get all gassed up together. The champagne color? That lilac though, I mean, come on. What are you gonna do with an A5000, Yeffy? Don't you already have the A6000? That's why I can't afford a house. Yeah, maybe prioritize that. It'd be cool if these inserts were a bit more like, do I need to... Does this sandwich in here? Do I even need to put this in? Will that hold? I think I need to screw this in, don't I? Yeah, I need to screw this in. Which here's our hardware for. Oh my god, Yeffy. Switch it over to manual, Yeffy. That's cringe, dog. Unlock your full potential. I believe in you. You can do it. Does that not go in there? Oh boy. Where'd that go? Oh, there it goes. Haha. It was stuck in between layers. That could have been bad. Yes, it does. Haha. Woo. Let's do this, chat. There we go. Now we're cooking. I believe in you, Yeffy. I think you can switch it over to manual and figure out how to do this thing. What I do know is I have a huge lens and I look like a pro. I mean, at least put it into like... At least put it into like aperture priority or something. You gotta do something, bruh. Or no, I guess you would want to put it into shutter speed priority. Not aperture. Aperture would be a noob thing to do. Well, now I get to play operation, because this isn't apparently... That apparently was not a spot for a standoff? Really? Where's my phone? I thought this was... Can't really tell. This one is though. I don't really think you need all the tray mount spots mounted for this thing. I don't think all that is really necessary. Totally get away with like half of them. There we go. I'd like to get whatever's supposed to go in there mounted, but it doesn't look like it wants to play nice. Man, it's like slipping into something. Yeah. Yeah, of course I use title. Yeah. Nice. Alright, Invis. Take care, my dude. See you next time. Alright. I think we're okay with the ones we have in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think that case is going anywhere. Now, let's go ahead and install this sucker. Yes, title is lossless music streaming service. That is correct. It's what I use to take advantage of the headphones I have. The audiophile stuff, you're only as sharp as your weakest link, and so you can have a great setup, but if you're listening to garbage bitrate tracks, things are still going to sound bad. The mastered collections on Tidal is absolutely impressive too. Yeah, the mastered track sounds so good. What's your go-to song, Pascals, when you're testing out a new set of cans? I normally listen to a couple of things, but I always throw in some of the Fleetwood Mac Rumors album. That's a good one. Mastered really well. I love listening to Radiohead. Radiohead's got a bunch of really good hi-fi songs that are just mastered absolutely incredibly. The Daft Punk album is a really good one. I love the Daft Punk album. That one's mastered really, really well. Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory is mastered impressively well. It sounds absolutely incredible on a good set of headphones. Thank you very much for the follow there, Matt. Appreciate that. What else do I really like? I love the acoustic song Brain Dance from Animals as Leaders. That's a really good one too. If you're like a fan of like instrumental metal, that's a good one. And then like the Beatles' Abbey Road is another good one. That's a really good album. Yeah. Yep, Led Zepp is a good one. Okay, chat. We're gonna dress this thing up in jamon, in hamon. Come on with the hamon. I hope you guys like that. We be jamon, mon. That's right. Let's get it. All right. Oh, bless you. Bless you, old GMK trays. In all your glory. All right. Yeah, a little bit of leaf crunch and some of these function modifiers, but that's to be expected. We anticipated that. I don't remember what I had for a layout on this that was mapped currently. Let me see here. Let's plug in and see what we had for our function modifiers. I'll show you guys this RGB here too in just a moment. I want to go to switch hitter. Where is it? Here we go. What is this? Okay. Home, page up, page down, and end. Home. There we go. Lightning said if he restarted his whole collection, he would get this board. The KBD75? Like if he were to start fresh right now today, is that what you're saying? This is the keyboard that Lightning would get. I could see that. I'm not a 75% guy, so if I was starting my collection right now, if I was getting the first keyboard, my first custom, what would I get? I would probably go, like, I have all the, that's a hard question to answer, because I have all the expertise and knowledge of things that I probably wouldn't have if I was just getting into the hobby, you know? Like, if Lightning started fresh, he would go straight into resin hell again. That's probably true. Lightning has got a good collection. Lightning has amassed a really good collection of resin. So yeah, that's a great question, but it's hard for me to answer because I probably wouldn't know to look for things like an LZ CLS or a Mech 27 or, you know, a TX 84. Like, I think it's just like, it's something that I could say, like, that's what I would get if I was jumping in now, right? I mean, I would probably, which is like, you know, you pay flip prices for those things, but like a flip price on a Mech 27 is probably like, you know, $500-600. Much more reasonable. It's closer to a group buy cost of like a, you know, a TGR, you know what I mean? Which is, it's too much for that board, but you know, it's better than, you know, spending $1,500 on something. So yeah, maybe I'd get like, I mean, but they just sell out so quickly, like the KBD, you know, 67s, you know, those types of boards, like the KBD fans, like the 67 Mark II had a cool look to it with that curved sort of koala side profile. If I could do it again, I would never buy a Keeb. Amen to that, brother. What a terrible thing we've done. Nah, you don't mean that, Artemy. Think of all the cool people you've met and all the great keyboards you've amassed, all the time you've wasted. I will tell you one thing. Keyboards have desensitized me to all enthusiast hobbies, pretty much. Like, I start looking at things like, oh, a C70? Cool, that's like a keyboard and a half. I could sell a keyboard and a half and I could get a C70. You know what I mean? It just doesn't mean anything. Like, no, like, money is worthless to me now. There's some shine on this set. There we go, chat. Your keyboard of the evening. What do you think? Sell all my keyboards and just buy a car. That's what I'm gonna do. Something is constantly taking screenshots. Sorry about that.
just ruin something. What in the world? Wow. Okay, stop. Alright, hopefully I just didn't end stream. Did I end stream? No. Okay, good. Lol. That got scuffed there for a second. Alright, cool. Alright, good. Whew. Okay, chat. Oh yeah, look at the shine on my hamon. You can really see that thing. Look at that spacebar shimmer. Oh yeah. So yeah, there's like a little bit of sparkle to the anodization of this keyboard, but overall it's pretty nice. A little bit of sparkle, but my hands make the board look small. That's true. My giant man hands. That could be said for many things. Okay, I almost forgot. Install the bump-ons. I like anode more. I think E-code is very trendy, but I think that's not going to last. I think E-code is a popular thing at the moment. Yeah, and I'm not a fan of white. So that's the other reason why the coding is off for me. Okay, bump-ons installed. Now we won't be slipping all over the place here. All right, chat. Let's check a look here real quick and just make sure nothing is out of the ordinary on this. Hold on. Do I have something not? Ooh, is something bottoming out? That's a rip. Looks like just two switches are having an issue. Through all that, 3 switches are having an issue. F1, S, and 7. That's a rip. What do we want to do? I want to fix it, obviously, but do I want to fix it on stream? Or do I want to just repair it? Because I just need to swap out switches. You know what I'm going to do, chat? It's getting kind of late. I'm just going to do a typing sounds. You guys know what it looks like. S, if there's any words with S's in them, I'm just going to typo it. This is fine. So Gateron inks have an issue with the leaf on some switches. When that issue comes about, it can mean that the switch might not actuate, and so
Odds are that's what we're looking at here. And so yeah, I'm just gonna have to type on this thing and see what switches are good, see what switches might need a little help, and we'll just take it one step at a time. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, RTX voice is off. All right, let me see here. We're gonna typo interest and still and set. You know what we're gonna typo? We're gonna ruin a lot of shit because F1 keeps actuating too. I might just need to do this unplugged. You see how F1 just keeps opening up on your tab? This is gonna be a scuffed typing sounds. Okay, hold on. All right, chat. All right, chat. It's all good. All right, so again, I will be fixing the switches that are having the leaf issues. I believe those are all switches having leaf issues, not the stabilizers bottoming out. Doesn't look like a stabilizer bottoming out to me. It looks like just issues there. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. And thank you as well for the follow there. Josh Park. All right, so here you go. Here's the sounds. The right side of that space bar sounds like it's a little off too. Yeah, well, the keyboard's not even plugged in. Something sounds scratchy on this space bar. I'm gonna try swapping that switch out. No, it's all good, Russ. Like, it's a good backspace. But yeah, like with inks, especially silent inks. You hear a lot of spring crunch. You know what it kind of sounds like? The spring crunch kind of sounds like a candy wrapper or something, you know what I mean? Like I can't quite put my hands on it. It's kind of like the pitter patter of like rain falling on plastic. This spacebar just needs help. Yeah, there's just something, that switch, I think, does not sound good. I don't hear rattle or anything, but like the left side is like clanking on it. I don't know. We'll need to figure out something with the spacebar. There's like something clanking in there. Ooh. No, I don't think I'm going to do overtime tonight, Russ. It's all good though, because I need to open up this case anyways to fix those switches. So we will we'll do some spot treatments on the space bar and get all that sorted out. I like the way Jamon looks though. The Hamon, I think it looks sexy as hell. So at least there's that. Man, totally a good look there. All right. So, let's recap. We broke our IEM cable. Well, we didn't break it. We found out it was broken, which is a huge rip. We built the KBD75. We'll need to go back and do some treatments on it, but that's all good. We took a first look at the banana split JWKs. We're gonna need to find something obnoxiously bright to put these switches in. These switches are gonna go in something crazy. I'm gonna find a build for these things. The switches sound good. It's a typical JWK linear, so if you haven't heard them yet, here's a JWK linear. There's a stock JWK. Here's a 205. And here's the... Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. So this is stock. And this is tuned. And this is the UHM WPE. Yeah, so the key set for it, I mean, you've got to get also something equally bright and obnoxious looking. So like, man, I instantly want to say Handerbait, but I will never put a Handerbait set on. That will never appear on my stream. Thanks, Artemy. You know. We got a little subtle flex going on here. All right. I just love it because, like, luckily, whatever reason, Twitch handles my noise floor better. And so I can have it so far away from me and you guys can still hear me well. So yeah, the microphone is great. So I don't have to actually like have the microphone like here in my face. At least I think it sounds okay. When I've listened to it back, it sounds alright. Alrighty. I do have that set, Ross. I have both Vaporwave and Analog Dreams. And actually, you know what? That's a great idea. I'm not on RTX voice right now, no. I turn it off unless I'm soldering. That's actually a phenomenal idea. Let's take a look at that. I love that idea, actually. Dude. Absolutely. With those yellows and the pinks, that would be phenomenal. Yeah, that would be absolutely, that's a perfect key set for this. So now we just need to get a good keyboard case that has something super bright and obnoxious, and we'll put these switches and this key set on it, and we'll be set. Oh, all right. Am I not working here? Oh, come on. Did something get held down? Did my damn M6 got reset? That's a rip. Alright, that's a rip. I'm done. My headphone cable's broke. That's a rip too. My other IEM cable's broke. I'll need to troubleshoot those, see if they're actually ripped for sure. But in the meantime, let's raid somebody, chat. Who do we want to raid? I'll need to remap my M6 too. My goodness. Let's see here. Gym leader Nathan. Yeah, we can raid him. Lulz is streaming something too at the moment. Lulz is always switching back and forth between a million different keyboards on his stream. Have you guys noticed that? Yeah, let's do Gym Leader Nathan. Alright, chat. Thank you as always for tuning in. Y'all are true champions. Let's go on over to raid a channel. There we go. Gym leader Nathan, yo. Throw some pogs in chat for gym leader Nathan. Let's go crew. He looks like he's building some keyboard stuff. That's what's up. I can dig it. All right, everybody. I will see you guys next week, Tuesday. We will have a stream. We are going to be building up a 910 if I'm not mistaken. Everyone have a wonderful evening. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you next time.